Yo, what is up, you guys? I'm DeAndre.
I'm Javante.
And this is Dre and Jay. And we're here today to do a review for Ahsoka, episodes 1 and 2. And let me just say, Star Wars is back.
No, I'm not saying
We
this
back,
time.
baby.
I'm not saying this
We
time.
back.
I'm not saying. I said it last time. I'm not saying it
back.
now.
We're back.
No, we're not back. We don't know if we're back yet. No, let them play us. No.
But this is a step in the positive. This was a positive step.
Hopefully,
Right direction. Hopefully, I'll take it.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. But this episode, right from the jump, I was like, okay, you know what? This is different. I'm sold. Was when they had the title crawl.
Yeah,
They had the title crawl. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
we're back.
That made it feel like Star Wars. By the way,
Of course.
That crawl makes it feel like Star Wars.
Exactly. Like, lead me in. Tell me what the hell I'm about to witness with that title crawl. And it did not disappoint. You know, Balin Skull, played by the late Ray Stevenson, rest in peace. And I'm trying to think of his apprentice's name, but
That scene was tight. That scene kind of matched Rogue One in a way.
But
he was
I wouldn't go there. It was dope.
He was going across. That shit was tight, bro.
It was dope. But Rogue One, nah, that's another level.
That shit was hitting right there.
But Rogue One gave me chills.
Because it's Darth Vader. But
Yes.
the scene itself, hey, for somebody I don't know about, I was like, oh, I'm invested in this guy. That's my guy. I'm gonna put it in work.
He was cold. I like that.
Motherfucker had to take the gun and shit. And I was like, ooh. Hey, look, I'm gonna say right now. The first 2 episodes of Lightsaber Battle have been better than anything I've seen the last couple years. Better than Obi-Wan for sure. That's sad to say. We'll get to that point. We'll get to that later. But that's the best lightsaber fighting I've seen in a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, man, it's so good, bro. Just one, it's cool to see. I'm losing names. The robot, but it was cool to see him.
What's his name? He's been around for like 2,500 years.
Yeah.
I forgot his name.
But
It was cool seeing him though. Yeah.
even when he was pointing out, like, oh, like I can track down like who this is.
Yeah, the lightsaber. Yeah, that's pretty
I
cool.
was like, okay, that's pretty dope. Yeah, he got that shit on record.
Also, let me say before we keep going, this is from Dude's Breakup. I've seen some of Rebels. I'm on season 2 right there. I'm on season 2 of Rebels. DeAndre's watched all of Rebels, so we have different perspectives based off him seeing Rebels and me not seeing Rebels coming into it. Still brand new to all these characters.
You gotta finish Rebels, bro.
Yeah.
Especially that 4th season. There's some
But
things that they're gonna
before we keep going, I think that's one of the good things about the show. They did a good job explaining characters. If you don't watch Rebels, I think they do a good job explaining who the characters are, so you can still go in there and say like, "Oh, I can watch this and enjoy it." Without knowing, because one of my biggest concerns was like, how much Rebels do you need to know to be able to watch this? Which I'm guessing you still need to know some. But I think they do a good job explaining characters, so people who don't watch Rebels can jump in and still enjoy it and watch it.
Yeah, agreed. Man, Ahsoka. Because that first scene where she's introduced exploring the caves, and then she starts fighting off some of them robots. I was like, okay,
Cool scene,
alright,
yeah.
She was putting in work.
Cutting the holes down, cut them all down and stuff. Yeah, it was tight.
Yeah, that was tight. And then Sabine, we see her. They're back on Lothal, which you see Clancy Brown reprising his role from Rebels, which is dope. And then Sabine
steals the show in the first, I think, episode.
Oh yeah. She's definitely shown a lot of growth in a way, just because like her character is very different from Rebels, but in a good way, especially with all these years searching for.
I like how he did the mural in the cartoon form. And let the cartoon like, oh shit, like I see a little bit of Rebels. Like I got the cartoon, like, oh, just the cartoon. It's like
connects.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah,
but that was cool. Yeah, I like that too. I thought that was a dope thing. But yeah, Sabine was tight. I liked her.
And even finding out that she's, well, I wouldn't say she's a Jedi, but she's on the path to becoming a Jedi. She was Ahsoka's apprentice.
Yeah, Hot Toys spoiled me, bro. I saw Hot Toys. They dropped a fig. They dropped like a look at the preview for the fig, and she had a green lightsaber. So I was like, oh shit, I know she was a Jedi.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, she's a Mando Jedi.
Which one, I'm like, okay, but I remember back in Rebels when your ass had the darksaber and just easily surrendered that shit. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But now you're okay with trying to learn the ways of the Force and become a Jedi. But okay, it's just make up your mind. But however, I do like it for the fact that it gives Ahsoka's character growth as well, especially because of the stages of her life, being a Padawan to Anakin, to being on her own, away from the Jedi Order,
getting away from it,
and to now again trying to be a master to someone else, and hopefully avoid the mistakes that you made as a Padawan, and also avoid the mistakes that your master made for you, as Anakin did. So
yeah,
I think it's really cool.
No, I mean, I agree. Also, I think those characters really need each other. They kind of feel like they do need each other in their lives to be able to help each other grow and help each other. It's like they got some she doesn't want to listen, but also Ahsoka ain't really listening. Like it's gonna be like so.
Yeah.
I like how that's gonna eventually form and bond.
Because it's kind of like how, well, in the series when Ahsoka went off the rails, Anakin would get onto her, and then Obi-Wan would be like, "Yeah, now you know how I feel."
Yeah.
So it's kind of the same thing, seeing Sabine go off the rails, and Ahsoka's like, "Yep, okay, now I see what I was like towards my master."
No, I definitely agree.
Those days, and yeah, hey. That lightsaber battle in episode 1, probably some of the best I've seen in Star Wars in recent years.
Let me say this also. Some of the shots in this show give me different vibes. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I get the New Hope from the first scene, but that scene before she goes down there when they have the little droid coming out, it reminded me of Phantom Menace, Darth Maul, when he's on Tatooine looking and he sees him and she has the cloak up and everything, and she sees, and the robot comes back and tells her. All that felt like, even the fight itself felt like Tatooine, Qui-Gon fighting Darth Maul.
Agreed. Yeah.
And that was like amazing. Like, to me, it just brought back a lot of like, oh, it's like some good. These remind me of certain other Star Wars films. And I think that's a good thing about, before we go to the fight, I think that's a good thing about this show is that it feels like, this show really does feel like Star Wars. And I haven't been able to say that for a while about a lot of shows. Like Obi-Wan, even though it was characters that we knew, it didn't feel like Star Wars. Neither did Boba Fett. Like, this show really feels like Star Wars. You can tell because the head of the snake, Dave Filoni, really put his influence, make sure this goes.
Yeah, he made sure I'm not letting nobody touch this shit.
Yeah, and I like that. And I think this show right here, I'm not gonna say Star Wars is bad. I'm not doing it. But I will say this show does feel like Star Wars. I was really excited to watch it. But I really was very intrigued to want to watch it again. I actually rewatched the episodes, and that's the first time I ever rewatched the Star Wars shows like that, because
especially like 24 hours after.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, I like it, but it's like, But there's a lot of good shit I like in these episodes, especially that fight scene you mentioned at the beginning. I like that she also got her ass whooped.
Yeah, it wasn't like no damn Ray.
Yeah,
any of them.
She got outmatched because the other girl was just more skilled, like it should have been.
More experience.
Hey, also, shout out to Qui-Gon, man. He's the only one that gets stabbed and fucking die.
Yeah.
But to explain, to me in my head, I was like, maybe because the times are different now, the technology's better since we're years and years away. Technology's better so they can heal you down.
I mean, there's a lot of takeaways. It could be that. It could be that Qui-Gon's a bitch. You could say that Darth Maul. You say Darth Maul is just that one motherfucker that just when he stabs someone, he makes sure I'm gonna kill him.
Because he stabbed her right there, and all of a sudden she getting fixed up and shit. It could just be technology's different. Because I mean,
but I think also Qui-Gon, he got stabbed right in the chest. I think, didn't he?
Yeah, because he was up like this. He got stabbed right up here.
Oh, yeah. She got stabbed, I think it was in the side.
Yeah.
So,
but also, technology changed the thing about, because like when Anakin fucked up his hand, he had a robot arm. Luke had a fucking regular human arm that was robotic, but it looked like a human arm. So this technology advances. That's what I'm going with. Technology's advanced.
I mean, if you want to incorporate Book of Boba, they also have them cybernetic enhancements that'll do.
Yeah. And me and Jennifer's like, oh, they got put her in the body tank. I was like, oh, we'll see.
Yeah.
They ain't put in the body tank, but they got her right. I was like, oh, shit, okay. I knew she was gonna die, but that was a dope fight scene.
Yeah, it was dope. And you know it's
she looks badass. The apprentice is like, oh shit, like she mean business. And that's the good thing. They're not really. Those two characters, first off, rest in peace to my man's, bro. It's kind of sad watching it with him being gone, but his presence on screen is amazing. Like, I like his character right from the jump. Even before he started talking for, I want to know more about this character. And the girl, too.
And that's the thing, like, there's just so much intrigue beyond him because you know that he was a former Jedi, so it's like, how did he go this way?
And it feels like he's not really a Sith.
Yeah.
It feels like they're more like just trying to survive and make do and build and make get more powerful. You know what I mean? It don't seem like they're really like into like being bad people.
Like they have a specific code to follow.
Yeah. They're more like we're just trying to survive out here in this world. And I like a lot of things he said. Like you mentioned like the Jedi thing, her being like one of the last survivors, like that he, you know what I mean, all kinds of stuff. Like I'm really intrigued by more of that character, man. It's sad to see that
even when he's talking about
but
yeah, because even when he's talking about Ahsoka, he was like, I don't want to kill Ahsoka because you know it's like she's an incredible Jedi, but at the same time, like, hey, she's in my way.
I gotta do what I gotta do. The witch also was badass.
You know, and that's the thing that's crazy because Morgan Elsbeth. So I don't know how I never caught this when I watched Mandalorian and whatnot. It's like
she been voicing.
Well, remember when she's in the Mandalorian?
Yeah.
The thing that gets me is because I never figured her to be a dark sister.
Not me neither.
You know, from Dathomir.
Yeah.
It never phased my fucking mind until this episode. And then said it. I was like, you know, how did I not, you know, pick that shit up sooner.
No, I was like, oh shit, kind of like the Clone Wars. I remember the sisters on Daphne. I was playing to Jennifer actually when we were watching it, but she looks badass too. Like so far, I've enjoyed all the characters I've seen on screen.
But also, I like it because the thing is like Ahsoka, compared to a lot of other Star Wars properties, like this show is definitely gonna break down into like the mystical elements of Star Wars, which you saw that tease in the end of Rebels during season 4. You're starting to see it now, and I like that they introduced it first with her being a Night Sister or being a descendant of the Night Sisters of Dathomir, because people will be like, oh man, why are they adding all this mystical shit in Star Wars? It's always been there. Dathomir, the Night Sisters, the Force. It's always mystical shit has always been in Star Wars. So like, it's kind of like, okay, we're dropping this now, so y'all are prepared to know that we're gonna go deeper into the shit later on.
But even in Clone Wars, you had it though. You went to Dathomir.
Yeah.
So you kind of seen it if you watch Clone Wars a little bit too, but. Overall, man, the first episode I thought was really great. I was very intrigued. I'm glad you dropped 2 episodes. They were what, 45 minutes? Happy with that. And
keep it that way.
I think the third was 30 minutes actually. I think. Not positive. But as far as those first 2, man, they really, especially that first one. The first one got me, I'm all in. But I'm not saying Star Wars is bad. Y'all don't get me like that again. I did that before. I'm not fucking up anymore. So I'll come on this show in 3 weeks and say, we fucked again.
Yeah.
No, we suck again. No, they're gonna do that. So I'm gonna wait until we get done with the show and I'll give my opinion. But right now, I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, agreed. Episode 2, also didn't say this, but what's her name? Mary Elizabeth Winstead. I think she killed as Hera as well.
Yeah.
It just seemed like the makeup and everything they used to bring that character who's, an alien species on screen, which, again, we go back to budget and what it's like for this show and how they do with the alien designs, the background characters. Really good so far. When Jamonte, I know he's going to talk about that later when he goes on his rant. But episode 2, dope. Let me go back to this. Let me go jump straight to this lightsaber fight with that mysterious.
Oh, that shit was tight.
That shit was tight. I also like Ahsoka, bro, because she knows she badass, bro. That motherfucker used the Force to bring the lightsaber back. She just said,
yeah, scared.
like she was not intimidated.
She bought the other one too. She talked to him. She's like, psh, I'll take both of y'all away. And the other boy came out there and she was giving him the work.
Yeah.
I think one thing I'm enjoying about the show also is like, I know we got before Mandalorian, the whole, and even Boba Fett in a way, the beat after the Empire, what's next. I'm enjoying that. I'm more intrigued to see more of what that is. I'm glad we got to see some insights like, oh, these people just work for whoever. They don't have no allegiance to political parties. They just work to make their money. As long as they getting paid, they ain't tripping. Right. I like that side of Star Wars and seeing that from characters. But they had some dope stuff. I thought some of the comments, I think some of the dialogue was dope too. Like Sabine talking to the robot with some dope dialogue, and that I understand him basically saying, hey, stop being a bitch. Get your ass out there. Was dope. I really enjoyed the second episode as well. I feel like these episodes have been well paced. They've been they've been character driven, but also they give you some good action and good storyline. Where you're like, okay, I'm actually intrigued by all these characters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And also just like the tie backs, the callbacks to like when Sabine is getting back into action after being injured, and then like you see her with the helmet, and then you see her cut her hair off, which it resembles to Kanan when he cut his hair off in season 3 of Rebels, or not season 3, season 4 of Rebels, and just very cool.
I like her. Yeah, I like her look. I like her design. We ain't seen the helmet yet, but I like the whole suit. I like how she looked in general. But I'm excited to go for the next episode, man. Yeah. Because they got a lot of good that they did with this show so far, and the way Ahsoka fights. They do a good job. I know it's hard to represent that in a live action. They do a good job with Rosario Dawson and doing those stunts and like having the moves look very fluid and very much like how Ahsoka fights. She fights in a different manner than other Jedis. Yeah. She's way more elusive, jump in the air, and like like flexible and stuff.
Even the way she wields her lightsaber as well.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen it in the live action, but like in the anime, like she would hold them like this, have them out.
Yeah, all different ways. But, one down, one up. Yeah. But overall, and I'm not a guy who really cares for Ahsoka heavy like that, like some people. But I'm enjoying her in this show, and to go on my little rant right quick, where the fuck was this when Obi-Wan and Boba Fett? Where was the love? Star Wars? This feels like to me, I know y'all been pushing Ahsoka for a long time with the Tales of Jedi, with Clone Wars. Y'all been pushing Ahsoka for a long time, and I feel like those characters were done a disservice And now there's no excuse because I'm seeing what Ahsoka is so far. Now let's see, we got more episodes, but Ahsoka so far like it's on good pace and it feels like Star Wars. While you give me that bullshit as Obi-Wan Kenobi while he carrying the girl the damn cape and shit, all that stupid shit you gave me. You give me that damn dumbass Boba Fett show, and now you give me the good quality with Ahsoka. Like, I'm feeling like, bro, I ain't right, and I feel also it's even more disrespectful because I feel like this is kindly a slight at George Lucas because Obi-Wan is one of his main characters from his prequel. Even though Ahsoka's from the prequels too, but she's not as deep in the prequel as Obi-Wan is.
The lore.
The lore, yeah. And Obi-Wan getting done dirty was wrong because Obi-Wan was one of the biggest characters you had, and y'all shitted on him. Boba Fett's one of your most popular characters, y'all shitted on him. But Ahsoka, I'm not saying because she's a female, just saying because that's who y'all want to push. Is getting a great show. And shout out to Dave Filoni for doing a great job, but part of the problem is like, bro, you got the guy from Spy Kids doing Boba Fett. Like, why couldn't you get people who care about those characters to do those shows? Why don't Obi-Wan get rushed up the way it did? Like, it just kind of was a saying because I love the show, but it was kind of saying because I'm looking at what the Star Wars has been with those other two shows. I'm like, how the fuck can y'all go to this when y'all did these other shows like that, bro? Like, those are big name characters. We're not talking about just like some scrub character. We're talking about big name characters. I got a problem with that. So that does suck to see that because you want better for characters that you grew up and love. Especially for me, I'm a prequel guy. I love the prequels. Grew up on them, but overall, man, this show's really good. Like the direction they're going, and I want to bring in season 2 out of the show because we're getting the movies pretty soon with Mandalorian stuff. But overall, this Star Wars. Let's be honest, Star Wars needs this dub. They hope this show. I think this show's gonna be good. Let's hope. They need this win because they've had some bad stinkers lately with Mandalorian season 3, Boba Fett, Obi-Wan. They need some good foundation, and I hope this show does that for them.
Yeah, agreed. I would say I'm definitely looking forward to a lot of. I'm not saying I'm one of those people that's hungry for cameos in this damn series, but there are characters that I would hope to see, especially because knowing their relationship to Ahsoka, like Captain Rex. I'm excited to see him for the first time. I think he's rumored to be in it. If he is, I'm looking forward to that. Zeb, because we already saw him in The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
He would be dope to see back as
well. The one thing to go with your point, I think those cameos in this show might be good because Dave Filoni on the head of the ship, and it seems like dialogue and character dialogue is a big thing for him. So I think if he brings cameos, it's gonna be just no cameo just throw it in there. I think he's actually gonna have reason for cameos and have things for those characters to do as well. So I think he'll do it rightly. But I'm excited to see some of those cameos as well.
Yeah. That's what it is. I mean,
also,
it's off to a good start. I like it.
To add what you said, Ahsoka being badass, when she walked in there, she knew that motherfucker was standing up there, and she's like, I knew you. I was waiting for you to come down. Took that head off. That was tight too. Like, so that's some dope scenes, man. Rosario Dawson's killing it. Everyone's killing it. It's been good so far. So I haven't been excited for a Tuesday night to watch a show in a minute. And I also like that it premiered early. They did a good job premiering it early.
And I like the fact that they haven't shown Thrawn yet.
Reveal him. Save him for the last episode. Don't let me see Thrawn no time soon, bro. I'm cool not seeing Thrawn.
Last episode or second to last episode?
Yeah, I'm cool seeing Thrawn later on, bro. I'll throw it out there right now. You can save that. But so far, I haven't been excited for a new Star Wars, a new Star Wars episode since probably Mando season 1 too. It's probably the most excited I've been for a new episode. So. And maybe one season episode.
Maybe I would say after those.
One episode.
When they showed that episode of Darth Vader at the very end.
I was like, okay, let me see what you got. And they went down the drain.
Yeah.
Same with Boba Fett. But this, man, I like what I've seen so far. I'm all for it.
Hey, look, I never doubted. I've
You did?
No, wait.
No, you did.
Oh, okay.
I'm agreeing with you. Goddamn, killer.
Hold up. I was the only one that was saying it for months. Star Wars can be shit, but Ahsoka, I know they're going to get it right. And so far,
you did say that.
They got it right.
I would have said the same thing, but I saw they did Obi-Wan. I know you were talking how much we both were happy. At that trailer of Obi-Wan with the music, we were all like, oh, shit, Obi-Wan's going to be a banger. And they gave us fucking shit. Yeah. So, you were right, though. You called it, but it's still early. You're only 2 episodes in. It could go to shit. We gotta see. I don't think it will, though.
Who do you think is the mysterious, I wouldn't say is he a Sith or Inquisitor?
I don't know, man. I'm curious. I like her, though.
Because it could be a dude. Because what I heard, because I saw.
Hold on, who you talking about?
Huh?
Who you talking about?
I'm not the pattern. I'm talking about the motherfucker in the mask.
Oh, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I do like her though, and that's another thing that Twitter pointed out. That's actually the first female on female lightsaber battle that we had.
I saw that. And you know what the cool thing about that scene is? Nobody cared that was female on female. It was just a dope scene. It wasn't like it felt forced. We're like, oh, we're just getting some girl to be like, oh, we got two girls fighting. It actually was a cool ass scene.
Yeah.
It worked for everybody. So that's a great thing to see also. But also, I don't know, he looked badass though.
So there's a rumor that it could. Now I don't think it's this guy, but they said it could be Star Killer from Force Awakens, for Force Unleashed games. Because in the cast list, if you look at the bottom of the very first cast list, it has Sam Witwer's name, and Sam Witwer was the guy that voiced him.
Low key Star Killer would be badass, bro. I mean, he did have a mask in the game too, if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But he didn't have his lightsaber like that.
Oh,
He had separates. I mean, but if it's Star Killer shit.
I mean, there's people who said it's Ezra who
I don't know.
perfected. I don't know. And then there's also there's people who say it could be Barriss Offee, who was the person that framed Ahsoka in the Clone Wars episode.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. But didn't she have the fucking hair though, or something like that? Didn't she have the
little headpiece on her?
Didn't she? I thought she had horns or something like that.
No. She was she was the green one. Right?
Yeah.
It was just it was the way that the head. It was a headpiece. It wasn't her actual.
Oh, okay. Damn, I don't know, bro. I may go. Yeah, she'd be a good call, or shit, Star Killer would be fire. I'm not gonna lie, seeing Star Killer live action might be kind of clean.
That would be dope. Or it could just be some random.
But then I don't want to see Star Killer get bodied. Star Killer gotta put that work in. I feel like Ahsoka handled him kind of easily.
I mean, she was.
That motherfucker needed backup. He needed the fucking shit to come.
I mean,
he was gonna go down.
I mean, look. She was Anakin's apprentice. He was Vader's apprentice.
Vader's more powerful than Anakin.
Nigga, they the same person.
No, Vader's way more powerful as far as.
Boy, stop.
Anakin may be the better fighter.
Anakin was prime. That's what I'm saying. Anakin is prime. If Anakin would never got his legs chopped off by Obi-Wan, he just would have turned bad and just ruled the galaxy.
Oh yeah, facts.
Bro, I'll take
That's
that.
the- yeah.
I'll take that motherfucker over Vader.
Yeah, facts. I agree. But as far as Force and understanding the power of the Force, Vader outshines on Anakin. Anakin's probably the better fighter, but as far as controlling their angers and Force, Vader.
They the same fucking word. What you talking about?
Because no, Anakin was naive still. That's why Anakin got his fucking legs caught. Anakin was still naive, which is why Anakin wasn't as powerful as he could become. The mental wasn't there like it was for Vader. Vader probably had the physical skills to be able to fight the same way Anakin did, but mentally he was more in tune.
Well, that was also that also was years later.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying Anakin give him some years being Palpatine's apprentice. Paired with Tarkin.
Does he still be
paired with Tarkin, who's a great strategic mind as well?
Yeah.
Pair him with that, and years later, with the grooming his body. Yes,
You might still not get that.
You
You might still not get that because you know why? Because Anakin has so much skill with the lightsabers. He may not ever have to reach truly reach the potential with the Force because he's so much skill with more skill with lightsaber. Who would have bodied Anakin with a lightsaber? Luke.
Fuck no.
Exactly. So who would have been able to challenge him in that kind of sense?
I still take A, bro.
Nobody would ever body him. He would kill Obi-Wan. That Obi-Wan scene. That was if that was young Anakin still with legs and shit.
So that's not my point. Oh,
But that's what I'm saying. I don't think he gets the Force. That's Star Wars fucking. That was the damn show for him. That ain't the real Vader. That's all I'm saying. But hey, Anakin tough though. I ain't lying. Hey, but I seen Vader put some work in too though. I watched Vader on the Force game where he was killing them Wookiees.
Yeah, he was tough. I know but people on the outside listening, and they're probably like, they're the same fucking person. Nah, when you talk about
it's like a Kobe 8 and 24. They're different. They're the same person, but they're different mindsets. 8's more athletic and shit, but 24 got the strap. He can shoot it better. He also was mentally more in tune.
Okay, that's a good point. I'll take that. That's a
Good comparison.
That's a good point. That's fair. Yeah, but I'm excited. I'm excited for Ahsoka. I'm tuning in Tuesday night, watching that motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Having my lightsaber in hand.
I think honestly, this is the first show that I like. I'm excited about all the characters. There's not a character I don't like.
Oh no, facts. Yeah.
Like I'm intrigued about the character. I want to know more.
And that's the thing. That's what Rebels did for me. Because we're even Rebels. I like the whole Ghost. What was it? The Ghost Crew that they call themselves. And like, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, you still haven't finished Rebels, so you know. At least I can say I've watched Rebels.
Problem with Rebels for me was just the animation. I like the animation.
Yeah, exactly. Like Rebels, it took me 2-3 years after it came out for me to finally get into it, and then I was like, oh, you know what? This series actually ain't that bad. I mean, the animation still, I prefer the Clone Wars animation and shit, but like, storytelling.
I've started season 1, so season 1 was good. Season 2 so far is good. For me, it's the animation just kind of throws me out of it. But I like the show. Though. It's a good show. I'm not gonna knock it.
Definitely recommend it.
I'll probably finish before I finish Ahsoka.
Look, if you guys are trying to watch Ahsoka and you want to If you're planning on watching Ahsoka, I definitely recommend watching Rebels first.
If you have time, but
If you have time.
You don't need Rebels to watch Ahsoka. Make sure you put that clear.
No, you say that now, but I'm telling you, you're gonna get into like the fourth or fifth episode, and you're gonna be like, okay, what the fuck?
If they do that, then Dave Filoni failed, because then you're gonna take away half the audience. Because now you're forcing people to watch the cartoon that they didn't watch. Now you're kind of taking people away from that. Like, your cartoon should be more like, oh, these are Easter eggs in the show. It shouldn't be like, you have to go watch this to be able to watch this. If you do that, you're gonna take a lot of people out of the show.
Well, because there are certain plot points, especially the world between worlds and shit.
Yeah, no, I'm sure.
I mean, of course, I think if he re-explains it,
he's gonna do this. Yeah,
okay, he can do that. But
it'll probably be an Easter egg and more for you, like, oh, I already know this, but this is cool. Still don't like actually get the Easter egg or something like that. But I think he's got to explain those things to be able to keep people watching the show, because there's a lot of people that didn't watch Rebels.
You should watch Rebels.
Well, you should, but now everybody. Jennifer, you watch Rebels?
No.
Jennifer hasn't watched Clone Wars. She doesn't watch Clone Wars. So a lot of people don't watch. A lot of people haven't seen the cartoon.
Yes, they're both cartoons.
So a lot of people haven't watched the cartoon. So what I'm saying is they have to kind of push people forward with it.
Can't do it.
Can't do it.
Can't.
You watch Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
That's
right?
different.
No, I don't think it's different. It's cartoon.
She don't like
It's a movie.
commit the time. She don't commit the time to watch.
So it
it.
ain't about whether it's cartoon. You just don't want to commit time to it.
No, because it's a cartoon.
You got to take episodes. Spider-Verse was a movie. So.
And then you said it was how long too?
Clone was like 12, 8 seasons.
Yeah, he's
She ain't gonna watch it.
shame.
I tried. She don't watch Loki. Because she don't like Loki. She didn't want to watch Loki.
That was boring.
But she watched She-Hulk.
Yeah.
She was there for premiere. She was there for premiere night.
Yeah.
Every week.
No, I can't help you. just know, I can't help you. You're done.
This the man still fan.
Yeah.
But
No,
that's
she's right about that. That's a good movie.
Yeah. Nothing on topic. I think I'm excited for next week. We're definitely gonna pop back up. I know we're doing every 2 episodes. We're gonna do every week. I don't know how we're gonna do it.
I mean, now we're closer. I mean, we can do every week.
But we could. I mean, they drop on Tuesday, so I'm off in a week. So I mean, that's cool. We can do that.
Yeah.
We'll try to get y'all more episodes on Ahsoka and keep y'all updated what we think and stuff like that. And give us y'all thoughts down in the comment section below. Also, guys, let us know what you think of Ahsoka. What characters you guys liking so far? Who's intriguing you? If you watch Rebels, do you feel like you need to watch Rebels to be able to watch this show? Let us know down in the comment section, guys. And be sure to like and share and subscribe. And we love y'all.
Deuces. May the force be with you guys.
May the force be with you too.